Welcome back, survivors. And this very special episode is for all our new ARK players out there. Since ARK just released a new map, and they even released the base game for free for about a week or so. So hopefully some of you are new and have never played ARK before, and now you're trying to figure out what to do. So I thought I would do an episode or two at the most of how to get started, because that's what I get asked most often is how do I start this game? What do I do? I started it, I died, you know, and then I gave up. And that's pretty common. So to be fair, it's not real. User-friendly is not the right word. Intuitive is the right word. So if you look at it, you see the big words join ARK, and that looks like where you need to go. And it is if you want to play with or against other people. And so you can see there's PvP, player versus player, PvE maps, those are player versus environment maps. My ping is pretty terrible, but the important thing that you want to look here, if you're planning on playing with or against other players, is the map. And so when you join one, make sure that it's a map that you own. You may not own Aberration. You may not own Genesis 2 up here. And so make sure that it is a map that you own, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. The other important thing, or a couple of important things about playing PvP or playing on a server is, so let's say that you find one, so like this one with Fjorder, you definitely want to add that to your favorites, because when you leave, you're going to have the hardest time finding it later. I know some people even write down the name of the server, which these are just official servers. You know, this isn't unofficial or anything else, but they write them down because they do become hard to find, and then you can search for them and filter them out up here pretty easy. The other important thing is, if you're playing PvP, time does not stop. So when you leave the game, time continues. So if you're taming a dinosaur, it will continue to tame while you're away. That also means that anything that you've built is up for grabs by anyone else if it is not well defended. Right, in single player, when you play single player games, time does stop when you leave, and then it doesn't restart, but it picks up where it left off when you come back. So that's a very important distinction between the two. I'm going to focus on single player because that's what I like the most. And so I'm going to go to host and local, which is kind of confusing if you're going to do single player. And then over here on the left, you see general, advanced, and Engrams, and these are all settings. And I'm going to skip the settings for now. I did turn the difficulty all the way up, and that would be like a whole separate video. I would probably just send you to someone else who's done a much better job at explaining the settings and their settings and why than make my own video. The maps, and this is, again, it's not real intuitive. You have the story arcs. These are the maps that have kind of a thread of a story that goes through all of them. It does start with the island, so if you got it for free, that's the map that you got, is the island. To be fair, I'm not sure what else you got. Scorched Earth comes next, and then Aberration, then Extinction, and then Genesis 1 and 2. With the island, there are custom arcs, and these are free maps that you should be able to get if you got the island. You may need to download them. Fjorder is the newest one that just came out, and all these are really big. Don't install them all unless you've got a huge amount of space. But we're going to start with the island. It's the one that everybody has. And by the way, these cost money if you didn't get them for free. You do have to purchase these, and some of them separately. I think now they're all in like a big group or something. But anyway, so we're going to choose the island, and then we're going to hit play single player. Right, and so this brings us to the spawn screen, and as you run around more on the map, you will reveal more and more of the map. I've already spawned here a few times. It's about nearly a 20 by 20 square mile grid. And over here on the right, you see spawn regions. You see that these say easy, and the big joke is that none of them are easy. That they're all they're all hard, and that's somewhat true. Very few of these are actually easy, but some of them are easier than others. And South Zone 1 to me is the easiest of the bunch. Not necessarily the most interesting, but it's one of my favorite spots. And so from here you're like, okay, what do I do? You know, I've never been here before. So now you're going to create a new survivor if you're just starting the game. And you have all kinds of settings, and you can turn yourself into whatever kind of weirdo mutant that you want to. I did try to make myself MODOK, which was just all head with arms and legs, but that didn't work. But you know, you can do whatever. And I'm not going to go through all that. You can play around with that and figure that out. What is important is that over here, survivor name, you want that to be your in-game name, your gamer tag, because that's going to show up on everything that you tame, everything that you build. Your survivor name is going to be on there, identifying it as yours. And then let's go to create new survivor. This will destroy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is look around for danger wherever you're at. And that's just a big turtle, which it tells you its real name, Carbonemus. They're harmless unless you make them angry. That's a pteranodon. They're harmless. Even if you make them angry, they're just going to fly away. They're not going to attack you. The turtle will attack you. Slowly, but it will. So basically, for the moment, we are safe. And so you can look around. Like I said, this is one of my favorite spots. It's on the beach. There's a shark. We're not going out there. You'll see there's this big thing in the sky. And there's another one. You can't really see it. I don't want to go too far from this point. It's way over there in the fog. There is a third one. There are 3 of those things in the sky. Those are obelisks. And those are more in-game related stuff. That's, if you want to do boss fights, that's where you're going to end up going. So what do you do? What do you do in this game? Well, this is a survival kind of RPG game. And you increase your levels, and that increases your chances of survival. And so how do you increase your levels? Well, you make things, you craft things. You kill things, and basically you stay alive. All those things will increase your XP or increase your levels. And so pop open your inventory. I think on the PC the default is the letter I. On the console, I've already forgotten. Oh, I just leveled up just by standing there. You may or may not have items in your inventory. It depends on what maps you have and what you have purchased and which maps you have beaten. That will determine whether you have these things or not. It's possible you don't have anything at all, so I'm just going to drop everything like that. And I'm going to put my first point into health. So whenever you level up, you do get some Engrams, alright? And this is kind of like the skill tree. So these are the things that you have the ability to build at this point. And down the bottom left, you can see I've got 8 points. Up here at the top, you also see the number 8. So you can see how many Engram points that you have laying around. And I'm going to spend them 3 on the hatchet, 3 on the spear, and then that'll be good for now. So I'm going to close this. And so you need some key materials, and there's like 6 or 7 key materials that will help you get going right off the bat, like stone, wood, thatch or straw, fiber, flint, and then hide or animal skins. And I guess you could throw berries in there also. And that's the stuff I threw on the ground a second ago. And you can see that it's going to hang around for a while. So I'm going to start gathering that stuff because that's what I need if I'm going to survive. And so just hit the use button on some of these rocks, and you'll see some of them are too little. They're just decoration. Some of them, the kind of the medium-sized ones, those are ones that you can pick up. I don't know if I can pick that up without picking up the bag. Okay, good. The sticks, you know, these are just decoration. However, on Fjorder, you can pick up the sticks. Sounds like a game. Pick up sticks. All right, so I've got several stones, and I need some wood. And the only way to get wood is, right now, is punching trees. There's some wood, and you can see it's adding thatch over there on the left, which is straw. Now this does damage your health. So that doesn't need to be our primary way of gathering wood. Gather a few more rocks. And now the easiest thing to grab is some fiber and berries. Just find the tall grass. Short grass won't get you anything. Well, okay, except maybe a rock if there's a rock there. But over here in the tall grass, again, just hit the use button. I'm just holding it down, and you can see it says I'm getting fiber and berries. All that's good because I can live off the berries for a little while, and I need the fiber for a bunch of stuff. All right, this is, for now, it's the easiest way to get it. So we got another level up. We'll go back to the inventory, and I'm going to throw that one in movement. Now I've got 10 Engram points laying around. So I'm going to throw that into pants and shirt. I've got 4 left. We'll go for a sporty hat. How about that? Alright, so let's look at the junk that we've picked up. There's our stone, our wood, our thatch, our fiber, and all these berries. And some of these are berry seeds. I don't need the seeds right now. I'm gonna drop the seeds. Drop. Do not eat the black ones, unless you want to pass out. And don't eat the white ones unless you've got a ton of water with you. Which is kind of like eating coffee beans. Alright, so we need to get to crafting, because like we said, once we've gathered some basic materials, we need to make some basic tools to make some more. So the first thing you're going to make is probably a stone pick. And so, if you're not sure if you have enough materials to make something, like I would like to make an axe next, but notice that the flint is in red, thatch is in red, wood is in red. That means I don't have enough of those things. So I need flint, some more thatch, and more wood. But now that I have, now that I have a tool, so if we go back from crafting to inventory, there's our first tool, a stone pick. And this is great. This is how you get started. So I'm going to go over here, And I get a bunch of thatch, and I get some wood with that. And then if we can find a big rock, you'll notice there are some big rocks here. You can't pick those up, but you can use a pick or an axe on them to get stone and flint. In fact, if you use a pick, you get more flint than you do stone, which that's fine. I don't have to destroy that rock. I'm gonna come back over here, way out here on the peninsula, where it's safe. Oh, there's a dolphin. Dolphins are friendly. You'll learn which dinos are friendly and not friendly. This spot tends to have more friendlies than not, but there can be some really dangerous stuff that I'll probably show you in the next episode. Oh, it's okay. So, you know, we got some wood, we got some more thatch, we got some flint and metal, which if you have a place to keep it, because this is a good place to get tiny amounts of metal. Honestly, right now though, I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. I don't have any use for it right now. So I'm gonna make an axe, and we leveled up again. I'm gonna pop that one into health, because I want to survive getting attacked. And so let's go with gloves, boots, and a campfire. Right. So where'd my axe go? Here's my axe. Now notice on the pick down at the very bottom, there's a little blue, light blue line down below it, and some of that has gone away because these do wear out over time, but the stone ones are easy to replace. So what we need is something to keep us safe for when we get attacked, because that's gonna happen. And we need spears, and I need more wood, which is fine, because, hey, look, trees. So up here, or even right here, if you use the axe, instead of getting lots of thatch, you'll get lots of wood, like that. And if you switch it to the pick, you get more thatch than you do wood. And that's how most resources work. If you use the pick, you get more of one substance. Those are harmless. But they do have some, occasionally, silica pearls. Oh, and some meat. Let's go ahead and... Sorry, bro. Come back here. Don't run down the beach. You're going to get us both killed. Finally. And it just keep hacking away. It says I'm getting chitin and raw meat. I'm going to switch it over to the pick. Well, I want more meat. So there we go. We leveled up. You heard some music also. Kind of like Minecraft. That lets you know that that's probably noon. So now we've got 8. So let's go ahead and get the water skin. Although we can't craft the water skin. So we need spears. Now the thing with spears is they will wear out really quickly. So 3 or 4 stabs and it is gone. So I'm going to make a few spears. There's 3. Okay, and I'm out of wood. And while we're here, let's get some more. Let's get some more fiber. And you'll start to get way down, or whatever the proper English is there. The more stuff that you craft and gather, as long if you keep it with you, it's going to weigh you down. Alright, so let's see. So we want shirt. This says we just need fiber for cloth pants. Cloth hat. That needs hide. That needs hide. Alright, so I'm going to move the spears down here to number 3. And I'm going to equip the shirt and the pants and the hat. Stunning. Right? And we got another point. I'll put that into health again. Alright, and I'll just hang on to those points. You do not have to spend the points as soon as you get them. When you have a spear, of course you've got your primary attack, stabby stab, and then your secondary attack, which lets you throw it with decreasing accuracy the longer that you hold it like that. And you may be wondering, now that you can see it, what is that little thing on your wrist? When you pop up the inventory, it kind of comes from there. And that is this thing, your implant. And it tells you everything that you have beaten. It's kind of like your little history book, as well as your inventory. It serves a lot of purposes. But now that I've got some spears, you know, we can go around the beach. Oh, just in time. Oh, these guys are little thieves. Over Raptor. And while I'm thinking about it, if you look over on the right-hand side of the screen, let's see if I can get it where you can see it easily. You can see there's very faintly, there's an arrow, there's a weight, there's a giant water drop. That means my water's fine. There's a piece of food, and it's kind of grayed out because I can't eat while I'm holding that. And it's about halfway down, which means I'm not starving yet. When it goes all the way down, you'll be starving. The little lightning bolt, that's your stamina. So if I'm running, like right now, I'm sprinting, and apparently I'm pooping. If I'm sprinting, you can see that lightning bolt stamina is going down. And then, of course, the big plus sign is our health. You know, we do need some... these guys are fast, though. We do need some hide. Come back with my... The water's not particularly safe. I wanted that spear back. You will find piranha in the water. He ran to the other side. That little rascal. Fine. There are some fish in here. There's a dolphin too. Oh, there's a manta ray. We're gonna die if we don't get out of here. Yeah. There's 2 manta rays. Definitely gonna die. Welcome to ARK, where death is always an option. Right. Well, it helps. Yeah, I got hurt. It helps that I was wearing some clothes, because that helps defend you a little bit. And since I'm hurt, I'm going to eat some berries. Or, okay, that's not what I meant to do. Well, this is one of the first times that I've played this on the PC. So I'm kind of noob at this on the PC. Although I've been playing on the Xbox for a couple of years. Let's see if we can get back across without being attacked. We'll have to find something dumber and slower to get some hide. Now I'm only down to 2 spears. What do I need? I need more wood. Alright, well, let's get some wood real quick so I can make some more spears. You always want to be on the lookout. Dangerous things aren't always big things. Alright, so let's make some spears real quick. Did I poop again? Why am I pooping so much? Alright, so that should be plenty. You're also slowed when you are crafting. There's some dodos around here. Some dodo birds. Get an enemy hide. You might have seen the raw meat. You can eat that, but you're going to get sick. It's not recommended. When there's not an event going on, these are regular dodos, and they're a great place to get hide and meat. These are party dodos. And for some reason you get slices of cake, but you can't... Oh, Raptor, run. 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 We can't get away from the Raptor. We're going to have to turn and fight and hope for the best. Two Raptors. We're totally dead. And yeah, this is what happens on ARK. So, what happens when you die? Well, we're just going to hit respawn. You don't need to create a new survivor. And we can get our stuff. The trick now is there are raptors right by where we're going to spawn. And our only hope really with the raptors is to lead them somewhere else. But I'm not faster than them yet. So let's just see what happens. The big green thing, that's where my body is. And there's the raptors. For now, they're going the other way. What I need to do, what works really well, is to lead them towards other dinosaurs. And they will turn their attention to them instead of you. You know, like a turtle. Or I don't think they care about those little guys. Like this guy. Man. So right now we just need to go back over there and get all our stuff. Because I've got nothing. Except all that junk. I'm gonna throw it all on the ground. I don't want that. Way over there, see that? No, that's a raptor. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. We're just gonna run. Just keep running. The raptor's right behind you. I can hear the raptor. I don't know if they care anything about these party dodos or not. There's a regular dodo. Nope, I hear the raptor behind me still. That's okay, I led him way down here in the lagoon. Level 120. Yeah, I wasn't gonna kill him. Respawn. Alright. Now, let's run over here and get the stuff. Oh, there's something big. See, this owner, Chububba, that was me. So I can take all this stuff, and I have all my stuff back. And now I just need to equip things really quickly. Because of those guys right there. I hate these guys. And now there's 2 of them. There's one. When you see him flare out, move, sidestep. I'm out. Dilophosaur. Remember in Jurassic Park, the thing that sprayed stuff on the guy? That's what that is. That's what you're most likely to find here. Do you lose points or anything by dying? Nope. Thank goodness. Let's see if we can go around behind him. Oh, I was gonna get those spears back from his dead brother. That didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, do we have any hide yet? Okay, the old artifacts or implants, you don't need those. Unless you want to collect them for some bizarre reason. Put that into movement. And what we need is some hide. Triceratops is too big for us. Something killed the party dodo. Having trikes nearby is really handy though. Those raptors, we could have run over here. There's a Bronto. Brontos are harmless unless you take their eggs. Then they are not amused. Alright, Compys. Alright, good. Alright, so let's check our inventory. We now have some hide, and what can we craft? Some shoes. And, oh, we just need more fiber to craft some gloves. Those birds, looks like seagulls. Stay away from the birds. They won't kill you, but they are thieves, and they will steal stuff out of your inventory. Another one. Alright, so now we got lots of meat and hide. Just 2 things we want to craft, and then we'll end this episode. Need some flint. And that should be enough. My safe spot is not safe. I think I got lucky. That's what happened. I think I got lucky. Right. Let's go out here. Way out here in the peninsula. Nothing's going to come out of the water and get you. Unless you are, like, really close to the water. I'm hurting. So let's eat some berries. Love to eat that cake. But, I mean... that's not what I meant to do. Just gonna eat a whole bunch of berries. My health is slowly starting to go up, which is fine. So let's finish what we were doing. We're gonna make a full set of armor, if you will. So we got that for our hands and that for our feet. Again, I'm going to throw more points into health. And the last thing that we're going to craft, again, to help you stay alive for the immediate moment, is a campfire. More pooping. I'm going to have to adjust the pooping. Too much pooping. And so it says I need flint, stone, thatch, and wood, and I have all that stuff. I'll make one. And then we'll just place it. And if it's green, it means you can put it there. And if it turns red, that means you can't. I'm going to put it right here. Because why not? And so now I've got the inventory of that thing, and I'm going to throw that in there, throw that meat in there, light the fire. So this will do 2 things. At nighttime, it's going to get cold. This will keep you warm. And we're cooking the meat that we put in there. Oops. Access inventory. We're going to cook this meat, at least some of it. We'll need more wood. Or thatch. You can burn thatch if you want to. Come on, there we go. That'll make our health jump up a lot. It's not even where I want the meat. I want the meat there. Once you've played it a while, you kind of get used to having things in a certain spot. You can see my health is slowly going up, and it's been going up the whole time. But that'll get you going. Tools, clothes, a bunch of spears, campfire. If you want a torch, although it does not make a very good weapon, it does help at keeping you warm, which I would need more wood. I'm burning all my wood right now. That'll be it for this episode. And then in the next one, we'll talk about where to go from here and options that you have. Then after that, I think you will be good enough, or I'll just point you in the direction of some other people that will show you how to do this and do it well. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode. That'll be enough to keep you alive. And I think we'll do one more and talk about possibilities of what to do, or what to do next from this point. And It's really up to you, the player. And we need to talk about that glowing thing back there in the background. But this will be enough for now. So thanks for joining me. Hope you have fun getting started. Dying is part of ARK, so don't flip out if you die, because it happens a lot. And we'll catch you next time.